Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. I'm Creative Sarah. Welcome to the new studio. We have a new setup. This is the only funky thing that I need to adjust for, but we worked really hard today getting the new setup. I have a little extra room. I have a little extra space to display, and I'm super excited to share it with you. Trying to see if I need to say anything else. Hello, Suzanne. Hello, everybody. Let me ask you to do a huge favor. When I come live, I would love it if you would hit the heart button. When you see me or when you are watching, like, you don't even have to say anything if you don't want to. A lot of people love to watch my videos, and they don't really want to talk, and that's fine. You can do that, especially if you're learning the how to use the products. But just hit that heart button. That does a lot for me. Hi, Debbie. Hello, hello. Making sure I'm in the right place. Yes, I am. All right. So the project we're doing today is right behind me. In fact, I'm going to grab it from the wall and bring it down, because we are going to work on this amazing 18 by 24 Aiden frame board. And we are going to do Grateful for the Big Things. You guys, I have the cart link. I have the cart link for these products. I don't know why my phone, I know why my phone is here, because I am out of sorts here today. So if I scooch this over, you'll be able to see what I'm doing. All right, so this, hey, you guys, if you're catching me and you're new, there are a couple things I want you to do. Type VIP right in the comments. VIP, I'll send you a little welcome message and a link where you can join my free DIY and crafting group. You'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information, okay? As I go through my demo and I show you guys how to do what I'm about to do, you may have some questions. You can put those right in the comments at any time, of course. The second thing is that a lot of you have been watching for a while, and you might be a customer or you may not. You may just like the stuff and you haven't tried to use it yet. But if you would like to join our club, this is like our VIP club. It's called Club Couture. All you have to do to learn more about it is type the word club in the comments, and I will send you out a little message. Let me show you everything that you can do. You know, I haven't talked about samples in a long time, but if you now you can see me. If you want to try it out for just a few bucks, comment sample. I can send you a link where you can buy a awesome sample kit to use. You'll get a mini everything to use right at your own home. Thank you, Diane. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Anita. Let's see what else. And of course, if you're looking for an opportunity, if you're wanting to buy products that you can use and have a discount on those, if you're wanting to make a little extra money, type TEAM, T-E-A-M, in the comments. I will give you some information. You can let it soak in. You can ask me questions. And if you want to move forward, we move forward. And if you don't, no worries. Okay, so that's all of my housekeeping right there. I do have a new space. I'm still figuring out how it will all work. So my little head is right here. It's not as zoomed in as normal, but that's okay. You can still kind of see me. All right, so we are using a brand new setup right here. I wanted to do something kind of fall-ish, and I'm Grateful is perfect. Grateful for big things, little things, and everything in between. So this is perfect. I'm showing off our literal, like, right here what I'm showing is our staple products. Reusable surfaces. This is our gallery board. This is called the Aiden frame. It has a porcelain steel magnetic surface. It is washable. It is a chalkboard. It is the good kind. Porcelain steel. This is a silk screen transfer stencil that I'll be using to create a design on there. And I'm using 4 of our chalk paste colors. It's literal chalk in a paste form. It's like school chalk. It is literally like that. Now, because this is a brand new transfer, there's a couple things I'm going to do. And I'll tell you why. I'm going to label the back of my backer sheet because both sides of this backer sheet, I gotta be careful the way I talk. Both sides of the backer sheet are shiny, but the back and the front are not the same, and you really want to stick your transfer to the right side when you're done, because our transfers, we call them transfers, but they're stencils. They're reusable. They're not like one and done. That is truly the game changer when it comes to our products versus all of the other DIY, like do-it-yourself vinyl stencils and stuff like that. This is a huge transfer. If you've never used a huge transfer, you're going to go slow. We're going to peel the backer sheet off, not the other way around. Notice how the sticky side, it's very sticky. And I'm peeling the transfer backer sheet off. Look how sticky that is. Instead of the other way. When you peel it off, there's static. You guys, that static will make it stick to itself. You will be in tears. You will be messaging me, Sarah, I think I ruined my transfer. What do I do? Because it's stuck to itself. It's not the end of the world. You're going to put it in cool water. Not frigid cold, not hot, not warm, just cool water. And you're going to slowly, not forcefully, pry it apart. The more it's in the water, the easier it will become because it becomes unsticky when it's in the water. You can do it. You can pull it apart. But if you completely ruin it, you can call customers or you can chat with customer service and see if they have some advice or if there's anything you can do with what happened. All right. Now, I'm going to take my fuzzing cloth and I'm going to fuzz this. I like to at least go over it 3 times in each area to get a right amount of like fuzz onto. So I'm trying to put fuzz on it. I'm trying to make it less sticky because, man, our porcelain steel, I would say porcelain steel and glass and metal are the surfaces. Those are like non-porous surfaces and they are the stickiest. When we stick the transfer down, ooh, they are so sticky, like so sticky. And it can be hard to peel it up if it's a brand new transfer. All right, so I'm just trying to be careful here. I'm gonna go up to the top now and get all of this done. So like I said, you're gonna go slow. You're gonna fuzz it. If you don't have a fuzzing cloth, and maybe you ordered one, you just don't have it yet, you don't have to wait. You can use any kind of linty cloth. You could use a kitchen towel. It cannot be a microfiber. Microfibers don't have lint, and so they will not unstick your transfer. So you want to be careful. Having said that, this fuzzing cloth has two sides. One is a microfiber. Don't fuzz with that side. You want the terry cloth side. The side that has the label. That is your fuzzing side, okay? All right, so I think this is pretty well fuzzed. Now, I'm gonna carefully flip it over. And I'm just gonna try to center it as best I can on my surface. There we go. Now, because it's big, we're gonna kind of start in the middle and work our way out. Do you see how as I press this down, you can see that it's starting to stick to the surface? Okay, now, you want all, like, I don't care if there are bubbles up here, over here, like, that's fine. You want wherever the silk screen is to be perfectly stuck with no bubbles. And it's looking good. It is looking good. Now, here's the other part. Oh, hi Margaret. Hi Rhea. Hi Linda. I don't have to miss anybody else, you guys. Dottie's here. Yay. Debbie, you're new. I did not recognize your name at first. Hi Scott. Hi Vibe Sky. And Deb and Joan. Oh, I missed a lot of you. Lucia's here. Awesome. Okay, so here's what I want to say. Oh goodness, what was I gonna say? Oh, because this is a big one, we may have to do the paste and pull method, which all that means is I might paste a section and then peel this up to separate the paste from the silk screen and then lay it back down. I might do it like that. That is one of our techniques. Now, the colors I'm using, we have Dune, brand new, never been opened before, brand new on Vogue color called Saffron. This is, this is our third baby poop color, and y'all know what I'm talking about. If you were here yesterday, we talked about our fall colors looking a little baby poopish. Oh shoot, that was super. I need a little quick wipe off. That's okay. Happens to the best of us, right? If you don't get your hands dirty, you're not having fun. That's what I always say. No matter what I do, if you're not getting dirty, you're not having fun. Okay, so I managed to get that all over. Look at all that baby poo, right? It's just a different shade, and that moss color too. All right, but we're gonna add it. We're gonna use these colors. They're really nice fun fall colors. I know, you're like, Sarah, we're in the middle, literally, of July. I know, but we just released our fall launch. So we have our fall, our Halloween, our Christmas even. Not everything Christmas, but a few things Christmas. Enough just to like get your mouth watering so that we can, I'm gonna use small squeegees. Now you think small squeegee is small, but a small squeegee looks like this. You can't see that. Looks like this. And our mini squeegee, look at the size difference. Mini squeegees. I use mini squeegees pretty much daily. Small squeegees. I could even use one of our angled squeegees. So angled, actually, this would probably be really good for some of my big words on here, depending on what colors I'm using. We'll play it by ear. Let's see if I can talk today. Hi, Chris. Hi, Paula. Hi, Marjorie. Okay. I know that on a black, dark surface, you want to have lighter colors so that they pop, they show up. The lightest color, so my dune is gonna pop the most. So I do not want my dune in my giant words. I want my dune in my little words because it'll pop better. So I'm gonna do, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of big words, and I feel like this is like, needs to be its own color. I think I'm gonna go in order of, like the way these are, like a lighter, medium, and dark. I think that's what I want to do. So when you're using a big transfer and you're using a lot of chalk and I'm gonna show you the angled squeegee, you're not gonna dip your angled squeegee. It's really too awkward. You're gonna take your stir stick. I'm like, what is it called? You're gonna take your stir stick and just scoop some out and just kind of like place it over there. All right. And then we're just going to spread it. Look how fast. Look how fast this goes. Now, do not go so fast that you forget what you're doing. Okay? Be careful that you don't run into the words that you don't want that color. Okay, that's all I'm asking you. And look at all this extra. See, I didn't need all of that, but it is easier to use when there's a good amount there. So I'm just going to carefully get the rest of that G, smooth everything out, and then we are done making sure I have the F. Okay, see, my grateful is done. And I still have more extra that I can put back into the container and save for later. Beautiful. Then I'm gonna go into my dune with my small squeegee, and we're just gonna do the for the. There we go. And if you have never, ever tried this before, it is silk screen stenciling, and we're using a squeegee because that is what you want to push the chalk through the silk screen. My next color, I'm gonna grab a new stir stick. My next color is this beautiful Hay Pumpkin, okay? So we're gonna do Hay Pumpkin. I'm just gonna wipe this off so I'm not smearing my colors, but sometimes we want to smear our colors, right? Sometimes we want, and be careful, don't do what I just did. Sometimes we want to ombre our colors or do something fun, like it's a technique. But today we are not ombreing anything. In fact, look at all that extra, I'm just gonna smush it back in here. It's hard to believe that this is literally chalk, but it is. In fact, when I'm done with this, maybe Christmas gets here and I'm like, you know what? I want to take my big Aiden and I want to put something holiday on there. I will just wash it off with water. It is so easy to wash these off. All right, there we go. After this, I'm gonna peel. Remember I said I was gonna do that paste and peel? I just need to scrape off a little of this excess. And then we'll do that, because we don't want the chalk to dry. If the chalk dries right now, while it's sitting on under this transfer, what's gonna happen is it's gonna stick to the silk screen, unfortunately. And instead of sticking to the porcelain steel. So we're gonna go slow. You're gonna pull straight up okay? And you're not gonna pull from a corner. You're gonna pull straight up, and I'm just letting that separate. I am gonna let it fall back down naturally, and I am gonna press down only the little things because I haven't chopped that yet. I'm just gonna make sure that that is pressed down. Good. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to my dune. My dune is a little old and a little dried out, so I'm gonna add a little distilled water. So all I did is I added a little distilled water, and I'm gonna stir it up to get that a little more smooth and flowing. And I did get a little bit on my thing right there. Okay. Once this gets a little more smooth and creamy, we'll get our small squeegee in there. And get going. Oh, so much easier. Okay, my friends. Perfect. All right, now, oh, the word and. Let's get that. Smaller little openings, you guys, will dry quicker, so you want to be careful. Now, the rest of this I'm doing all in papaya. So let's go ahead and get our papaya, and we'll just I'll just do a line like this. I'm gonna swipe this off, get that hay pumpkin out of there. And we'll just look at that. Oh, so satisfying. So satisfying, you guys. So I have a link for the project that I'm making today. I have a link for all the supplies. That link is right in the pinned post, in the pinned comment. It's also, if you're watching the replay, welcome to the replay, guys. But if you're watching the replay, it's also in the description of the video. For some reason, Facebook does not like to show the description of the video while I'm live. Go figure. So I have to put it in a comment, but it's there. There's also the link, in case you missed it, for the club information, the team information, my wood shop, Etsy shop, and everything. Ooh la la, it's coming, you guys. It's hard to pull with two hands when you don't have that like soaked up. Now, oh, you guys, it looks so good. I am going to carefully take my transfer over to my wash bin and get it washed. A transfer this big, you may want to take it to like your big kitchen sink, or even a bathtub or a shower. Stick it to the wall and wash it down. It is probably the easiest. That's a technique that a lot of people have used. Take it to the shower and stick it to the wall and then just wash it off. It's a really, really handy technique. I am actually, because if you guys are familiar with my space, I have kind of a new space, and we do not have a sink in the new space yet. who knows when we'll get that done, but we will eventually, I promise. But what I have to do is wash it off in like a little tub that I have of water. So I just got it started in my little tub. Everything is wet, nothing is sticky, and I laid it out on my work mat, my plastic work mat that you can see it underneath my surface too, my the gray double-sided work mat. Those are perfect because they fit, they're a little bit bigger than these transfers, so I lay it out, I wash the entire front of it, and then I'm gonna get that kind of dried, and then I'm gonna flip it over, and then I'm gonna wash the back of it. And when I wash the back of it, the back is what I'm calling the sticky side, okay? When I wash the back of it, I will leave it facing up, facing that sticky side up, so that it can dry like that. Because as it dries, the stickiness comes back, and you need it to be facing the air. You do not want it stuck on any surface. That is like hugely important here. Okay. And the last thing that I'm gonna do when washing a big transfer like that, because I'm not washing it in water, I'm gonna wipe it down with just one of these disinfectant wipes, just to make sure I have everything off of it, because I'm not in the water, and it's easier to wash in a tub full of water, but these are a little bit big for that. So when it's dried, I will put the backer sheet back on it, and I will put it back in its little pouch. And I actually hang my transfers. I have like a little system to hang them on hooks. So that's how I store mine. Then all of your supplies, my side table, my like supply table was slightly moved. Actually, it didn't move, which is why it's not by me. It did not move. So I need to reach around and grab things. All of your like plastic supplies can easily be washed as well, just like I'm doing here. And then I'm just kind of wiping off the extra paste, closing these up because you don't want them to dry out. Like this Dune I've been using I write the date on them when I open it. This is from 7/14/22. So I've been using this for a year, you guys. And I still have a little bit left. And I chalk every day. Like it's my job, right? It's not just my passion. It's not just my hobby. It is my job. And so when you see me going through chalk paste, you know, if you keep your chalk paste closed and in a place that isn't like super like humid or whatever, you know, not super cold, not super hot, you can keep it for a long time. Now, if you allow things to get in there like water that is not distilled, that is kind of a big no-no, because we can't guarantee that water is pure and won't like allow for mold growth. Of course there are preservatives inside of the chalk to help it not grow mold, but we have seen that before. So sometimes I just take the grandma approach and I'm like, cut it off and save the rest, right? Like I just scrape off the, that was a long time ago. We had some issues when we scaled our product line where we were seeing a little bit of mold because of when we moved to huge batches. Heating the heat of the friction of stirring the huge batches depleted some of the preservatives, which means quicker mold growth. So that has happened before, but years ago, like not at all recently. But you know, with anything liquidy, that can happen. You guys know. Thank you. I love the saying too. I'm a chalk lifesaver. Oh, all the tips. Yay. Because, oh, I did. So Chris can attest. She had chalk paste. Oh, this is stuck. Hold, please. She had chalk paste that was really old and it was pretty dried out. And she's like, is there any way to like, oh, shnikey. It's fine. Is there any way to, I'm just gonna go over this and make sure it's completely dry so I don't like mess it up. Is there any way to reconstitute dried out chalk? Yeah, there is. But it is with distilled water. I'm not gonna ever tell you to put anything except distilled water in there. Oh, good. This is perfect. It's dried. So, and you want that water to be hot. So you take your distilled water. Bear with me, guys. You take your distilled water and you drip a little bit of that water into your dried paste. Stir it up a little bit at a time. Hot water in, stir, stir, stir. Hot water in, stir, stir, stir. When you finally get it to where you can really get stirring, put more hot water in. And I found online, it was like a handheld paint mixer. I mean, like $20, but it was electric, used batteries, and you could just mix it up. And it was a lifesaver because I was able to bring back a lot of paste too that had dried out, like a favorite color. It's like any liquid, even like a can of paint, you know it doesn't last forever. You open up and you're like, oh my God, it's dried out. Well, you can't like reconstitute paint so much, but this you're able to. That you could use any water. Ginny, you know better, right? So that person who said that, if you're mixing here, okay, I want to be real clear. If you're mixing like just water and chalk to paint with, or like you're watering down some white so that you can do like a whitewash look, doesn't matter what kind of water you use because it's going onto your surface and it's going to evaporate and go away because it's going to dry. If you're mixing it in because you want that water to become part of your paste, you want to make sure it's not tap water with, you just don't know what's in it. So distilled water, you guys, buy a gallon of distilled water, keep it in your craft room or under your sink or whatever, and use it. It's like $1.50, you know, right? Like it's not a lot. So here we have our awesome, as part of my backdrop, this beautiful, grateful for big things, little things, and everything in between. And I'm hoping the colors of this, I can zoom in a little. Well, you guys can see it pretty well, but let me see if I can zoom in a little. You guys can see that. Yeah. The colors will be able to stick up there for a while because your big frames and stuff, you want, like in my living room, I have big frames that I change out 4 times a year, like with season, winter, spring, summer, fall. And then I always love fall because it seems, and winter, fall, well, I live in Michigan. If you guys didn't know, I live in Michigan. So fall and winter last forever. Spring never comes. And then when it does, it's here for a week and then it gets hot. So then summer comes and summer doesn't last as long as I wanted to. And then all of a sudden it's August and it's becoming fall. So literally fall will last a long time in my house. Winter, I may do like holiday, like a Christmassy thing, but I tend to do more seasonal because I'm not rushed to change it out. Like the day after Christmas, I'm not thinking, oh, I need to take down and change out my big things. So having a place in your home where you can display a big sign like this or any one of our framed boards is a statement piece. It's gorgeous. We have all sizes. We have 9 by 12, 12 by 18, and then this is our big daddy, 18 by 24. This, you can spruce it up. You can paint the wooden frame if you want. I love the white, so I leave the white. You can spruce it up. You could add like a big bow or something that's removable. So these, just to give you a sample, you can, I have this one here. Now this is, let me show you. This is our Verity. Now, our Verity only comes in the 9 by 12 right now. If we sell it, they said they'll make them bigger. So it's brand new comeback. We used to sell it when long time ago. So, and we had all the sizes, but they didn't sell as well because we started like all the wood became super trendy and hot. So right now, Verity, this is a big one, but do you see how I have this hook up here? I'm using it as a display. And so I'm just displaying my project from yesterday. This is a magnetic hook. It comes off. You can pop it, and I have the word grateful down here. That's been on there for 6 years. I kid you not. I put a wreath on here, and then I had the word grateful down there. And I had it in my entryway of my old house. But right now, I'm just putting this in the corner, and I'm putting my bag that I made yesterday from our club. So something fun. If you're not in our club, you're gonna want to join. Type in club. Our club is only $21.95 a month, and you get a project kit every month mailed to your house for free shipping. It's really awesome. I think that's a lot. I've been through a lot, didn't I? What was the cloth? It was the fuzzing cloth. Yep. Birthday is August. I want a big board. Hubby will get. Ginny, yes. That is a great birthday. That is a good birthday present. Did I ever tell you guys the story of, so when I first started, we had surfaces that were even bigger than this. They were 2 feet by 3 feet, 24 by 36. And the one that was the most popular was called the Ava. And she's this big, beautiful, teal framed board, the Ava. I have her over there. I have 2 of her. And it was like, they were like $299. Not gonna lie, they were $299. That's a lot.
That's what I found.
That's a lot of money. So, and I'm just starting out. Like, how can I afford to buy this massive frame? The shipping, we had to pay a premium shipping price of $80 on top of the regular shipping cost. So $299 plus $80 shipping on top of the regular shipping, because they had to be literally packaged like a piece of furniture. Beautiful boards. I can show you someday, not today. I had to save up and save up. As a designer, when you have, every month when you have purchases, you actually earn what we call designer dollars. So you earn these like free dollars to spend on anything you want. And I was like, I'm going to save all my designer dollars until I have 300 where I can buy that. It doesn't work on shipping. Like I still have to pay shipping, but I'm going to earn this dang board if it kills me. So I earned the money. I got the board for free for my designer dollars. I paid the shipping. I got it. And it came and it got broken in shipping. I will never forget. I did a live unboxing. It's probably still out there on my channels. A live I was almost in tears. I'm like, oh my God, it's freaking broken. And so I had to call the company and they were so gracious. They're like, listen, we will send you a brand new one. If you don't want to go through the hassle of sending this one back, we'll let you keep it for the price of the porcelain steel. At the time, I literally thought everything was crashing down on me. At the time, we sold the porcelain steel inserts, okay? And these alone are fabulous because you can frame it with whatever. But we sold those inserts and they're like, the insert's $99, the frame's $200. We will send you a new one if you want to keep it for $99. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to ship it back. Do you know how much money it would cost? It would cost probably $99 to ship it back. So I kept it, and then I had my husband fix it, and so now I have two, and one I kept behind my desk where I work as a magnet board. So it's really beautiful, and I use the magnet board, and I love it. I love it. So long story, that's a lot of talking. The Ava's amazing, Vicki. They're gorgeous. So gorgeous. Hi, Sarah. Everybody wants an Ava. Everybody wants an Ava. I know. It would be ridiculous to ship in Canada. I agree. So here's my new space. I hope you like it. I can probably, I made it really big, a lot bigger than what I had before. See, how far can I zoom out? See, it's pretty big space. Ryan helped me. We worked for a couple hours right before my live, and yeah, so isn't that fun? We had a fun. I'm not done. I'm gonna have to work a little while longer on getting everything in place because none of my shelving or my tables are in place. Just I got ready to do my live and I was so excited. I had joined way back in the beginning. I didn't laugh. Oh, yeah. I understand. I completely understand. A lot of things have changed from the beginning. It's been 6 years. A lot of things have changed. We survived a global pandemic, man. Okay. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Please tune in tomorrow for my new video that will run at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Also, if you're not in my free group, you guys, as long as you're not a designer, if you're not in my free group, we are going to have a really awesome thing. I'll call it thing for Christmas in July. It's going to run at the end of the month, so I want to make sure you get in there. If you aren't, comment VIP. I will make sure you get the link. I'll send it through Facebook Messenger or I'll reply to you if you're on YouTube. Just get in that group so that you can you won't miss out, because I cannot do any special things here on my Facebook page because it's public, but in my group I can do fun parties and specials and balloon pops and mystery bags and stuff like that. That's really cool. Okay, so all of that said, have an amazing rest of your day. Oh, thank you. This is one of my go-to summery tops. Have a great rest of your day. Stay cool and hydrated if you are in the hot south and west. We're doing great here. It's been very mild and beautiful, high 70s, sunny. Can't complain. I really can't. It's my favorite month. It's my birthday month. It's summer. Gotta love it, right? So many things to be grateful for. The big things, the little things, and everything in between, right? All right, I'm grateful for you guys today. Thanks for tuning in. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.